there's different styles of play actors that I've witnessed through my years coming up through the court systems. We first noticed this in 1996. When you go into the fiction courts, at the time we were battling the courts because we weren't as advanced as we are now, knowing that the courts are closed because of the martial law. And the martial law stuff didn't start happening until 1999 here in the United States, when the United States government ceased to exist. But in 1996, when the courts lacked subject matter jurisdiction, which means when I was in the courtrooms, I wouldn't recognize the judge's authority. I would stay talking only to the bailiffs and the clerks on my level playing field. And what I would notice is that the attorneys, it would drive the attorneys and judges crazy. And I noticed that as I would get further along in these trials, the advancement in their skills to function as an actor really became really good. And it was quite comical because all the play acting, because they didn't have subject matter jurisdiction over me, all the play acting was built upon the timelines of when they could schedule the next trial. This is where I learned about the 21-day correspondence back state, 10-day federal, 3, 5, and 10 federal. So all the arguments between the attorneys and the judges. Oh, excuse me, Your Honor, I'm busy on that day. Let me check my schedule. And they'd bounce around. I mean, I just watch them because, I was usually in handcuffs and getting the crap kicked out of me. But it was really theatrical as I moved up in different jurisdictions between, city courts and county courts, state district courts, and then into the federal courts. It was all consistent play acting because the courts, I never gave them subject matter jurisdiction over me, so they only could argue about the time of bringing the contracts to court. So this is how I learned about the timelines of the courts. And so they actually practiced how to argue about scheduling the timelines in the courtroom right in front of me. It was really, really cool to watch, because they'd be, "Oh, Your Honor," and the other actor sitting next to me would jump up, "Oh, Your Honor, I'm extremely busy on that day. And, it's better if I come in and on such and such a date." And, I'd count it in my head and be like 18 days. And I knew that judge was on his 3 strikes, so he's going to be out of there. And of course, when you show up back on that 18th day on the 3rd strike, they'd really plead, and then they'd get up again and they'd all argue again about the timelines. And, Your Honor, I think I think I can make it in 3 days. And, so then, the judge will look at the clerk. Yeah, schedule it for 3 days. And then 3 days later, that federal judge would be gone and on the 21st day. And I mean, it was just